Hi. Entertainment industry is one of the most talked about fields and people from all the age groups are fascinated with it. What's better to get our curiosity addressed by an insider? Today, we will be talking to one of the most versatile actresses who is best known for her leading role in OTT web series Ek Thi Begum, Anuja Sathe. Anuja Sathe developed interest in acting during her college days in Pune. She started with theatre by participating in renowned inter-college competitions such as Purushottam Karandak and received a couple of Best Actress awards. While she kept acting in various experimental and commercial plays in Pune, she was equally interested in psychology and singing. But soon, she decided to pursue acting as a career and moved to Mumbai. I would like to mention that Anuja did not take any formal training in acting and improved her skills with observation and experience. She began with a very famous Marathi show, Agnihotra, and then went on to act in plenty of serials. She is one of the few Marathi actors to enter Hindi television as a lead actor through a show called Tamanna, where she won the Best Debut Award. Anuja then beautifully portrayed the character of Radhabai in the Hindi show Peshwa Bajirao. With her passion and efforts, she soon backed films in Marathi and Hindi. Her remarkable performances in the Bollywood films Blackmail and Paramanu gave her the recognition at a larger platform. With her never settle attitude, Anuja also entered the OTT platform. She was brilliant in Ek Thi Begum and Maharani, which was very well received by masses and classes. She is a recipient of awards such as ITA, Star Plus, and Mata Sanman. She is currently working in a few more web series and films, which we will get to watch soon. Anuja has been in this field for more than 10 years and will talk to us in detail today. Let's hear from her about the changes in this field over the past 10 years, endless opportunities in this industry, options for formal training in various branches, advantages and disadvantages, hardships and patience to survive well in this industry. So, here we go.
So according to me, film industry is a huge concept. It's a vast concept, and we can say that when we see a product on screen, maybe for 3 hours or whatever number of episodes that we see on screen, it takes a lot of efforts put in by a lot of people on set and team members, so to say, and we work for almost 14 to 15 hours a day till maybe sometimes 24 hours a day. I have worked that long. So, and everybody puts in the same kind of efforts. Now, it's not maybe for you, it's just the actors that you see on screen, but there are many people which come under a lot of different categories of professions in the same industry, such as, there are cinematographers who shoot with the camera, there are photographers, there are directors, there are assistant directors, there are music directors, there are production designers who make up and build a set for a particular project. Then there are singers, there are so many things. There are makeup artists. Again, there are two subdivisions of the makeup field, so to say, which are prosthetics and normal makeup. Prosthetics is always about wounds and cuts and burns and all sorts of things. The masks that you see on screen, these are all prosthetics, and they have a different zone and different courses for prosthetics. You have to undergo a vigorous training to be a prosthetic makeup artist than being a normal makeup artist. So there are so many subdivisions and so many fields under one roof, and we all work together to make a product look better. So there are certain skill sets that an individual needs to have if you want to be a part of this creative industry, because I'm calling it creative because everything generates out of your creativity. So if a writer has an idea, he puts it on the paper, writes it, and then it becomes into a script. And then other people come with their creativities, they put all the creativities together, and there is a product that is formed. So basically you need to know, you need to be slightly on a creative side. Rest of the skills that a particular profession requires, I think it comes with experience, and maybe if you undergo a particular course, you will be taught all of those things, which are the technical things. But I think expressing your creativity is the most important thing. And maybe for an actor, language, understanding emotions, expressions are three basic things that you need to have, even for a cinematographer, even because cinematographer talks through his or her camera. So that camera that it needs creativity. So I think creativity is the basic bare minimum thing that you need to have. So I think according to me, you don't need to have a particular background to enter into any of the professions that I mentioned above, because you can belong to any background. You can be an engineer and you can be a cinematographer. You can be a doctor and you can be an actor, because I have seen so many people working like that. So your education does not matter. But yes, if you want to learn certain things like which are technical things, probably like sound designing or production designing or cinematography or editing, which requires lot of technical knowledge, there are certain courses which you can go for. And obviously there are you need to complete your graduation, and it could be in any, like I said, there is no box to it that you have to belong to certain background. You can be anything, but you just have to be basic graduate to appear for these entrance exams. The institutes that are available are many. FTI, for example, FTI, there is, if you want to be an actor, NSD in Delhi, or there are many other institutes which are abroad, and they teach you all sorts of things and technical things, including acting. Pune University also offers such courses, Lalit Kala Kendra, which is for performing arts, and there is a department of mass communication, mass and media, which offers a lot of courses in filmmaking, cinematography, even the journalism on TV that we see. So there are many multiple courses that are available and pertaining to your needs. There are multiple mediums that you can create, you can express your creativity through. For example, we see television soaps, which are for every day, which is made for a different kind of audience. Then there is OTT platforms, series, films, short films, maybe music videos. So what you need to understand is media or film industry is a totally visual and an audio medium. So there are different kinds of mediums that I just mentioned, which you can express your creativity through. And I think they all have their own set of routines and way of working and everything. So I think, yeah. So now you all must be wanting how to actually, even if you do the course or if you don't do the course, how to actually get into it and learn. So I think there are certain people who hire students, or maybe you can call it an internship, where you go on a set and you learn things. So irrespective of what education you are getting, if you're doing a course, probably you will be doing multiple films, or you will be making, or if you are an editor, you would be editing multiple films in your whatever span of course. So I think through that you already have a platform. But for them who will not have that platform, I think you'll have to be out there, meet people, and just be ready to learn, because learning never stops. So wherever you go, you will keep learning things, and through experience you will learn a lot. So wherever you get an opportunity, if you meet somebody, just be open and just talk to them that you want to do so and so thing, you want to act, or you want to shoot something, you want to be a cinematographer. try and meet people, talk to them and learn from them, and field experience is extremely important than theory. So that is what you need to do. Like every field, there are pros and cons, and there are challenges in the industry that I also am a part of. First of all, I would like to say that this industry is a very demanding industry. Physically, mentally, things can become really challenging. I would like to add one more thing, that when we are shooting at a certain location, the weather also plays a very big part. The terrain plays a very big part. Where you're shooting could be on the hills, and you'll have to climb the hill up with your camera, which weighs maybe 40-50 kilos, with all the equipments, with everybody along. So I think there are multiple challenges, and you need to be focused. You need to be if you love your job, at a certain point of time you will never find them as challenges. Actually, you will take them on, and it will be a routine for you. But if you just look at it as in a challenging, it's a challenge, and it's a perspective that you need to have, then it will be really difficult. So you need to change your perspective. Also, like I said, it's very demanding. Long hours are a given. It's basic, like 12 hours, 13 hours, 14 hours, 15 hours, whatever number of hours that you need to work, you need to be mentally and physically fit for it. And for that, there is no excuse to that. So I think these are the basic technical things that I wanted to tell you. And another thing is, maybe this is more for actors and directors, because their name is everywhere and they are most spoken about. So handling success and not just keeping yourself calm and grounded is a very big challenge. If you know how to handle success, I think you can break all the barriers and you can break the boundaries. But you need to be grounded, and you need to start doing it now, because you're really young, and you need to know the importance of that popularity and success and the responsibility that comes along with it. It's not easy. So in last 10 years, I think there has been a huge shift in the industry in terms of mediums that the visual mediums that we have been a part of these days. That is mainly OTT platforms coming into India, and multiple international platforms investing in the industry, and studios, so to say, and things that were actually not even, I don't know, I mean, it's a big shift, because we used to go to theaters and watch films, we used to go to theater and watch plays, but these days we have any kind of material that we want to watch is just on our fingertips on a remote. So I think that's a huge change, and it has opened multiple avenues for multiple technicians, actors, all sorts of people who really want to make a mark in the industry, because obviously there is a big medium that has emerged, which needs more manpower and man hours, and there is a huge scope which has increased again because of OTT, and that has happened in last 5 years perhaps.
Film industry. Huge opportunities. Teamwork, long working hours, many subdivisions and fields in film industry. Not just actor or actresses on screen. Students must have creativity, which is most essential. Technical skills can be learned through courses of a particular profession. Entry in industry through coursework, internship on sets, or communication and networking with people. Open communication is the key. Learning is a continuous process. Readiness to learn is very important. No particular educational background is needed. Graduation, eligibility for most of the technical courses or entrance exams. Multiple institutes offer these courses. For example, Film and Television Institute of India, FTII, Pune, National School of Drama, Delhi, Pune University, Lalit Kala Kendra, Pune. Courses available even in foreign institutes. Multiple mediums, daily serials, OTT platforms, films, short films, music videos, advertisements, etc. Style of working is different for each medium. Changes in the last 10 years. Vast changes in the industry in last 10 years. Multiple visual mediums like OTT platforms, multiple international investments through studios, huge need for manpower and man hours, lot of scope and multiple opportunities. Challenges: physically and mentally demanding field. Physical and mental fitness is important. Long working hours. Need dedication and love for the job to overcome these challenges. Handling success and popularity with right attitude is very important.